Welcome back, everybody. So glad you could be with me here today. Walter, in the workshop with stuff piling up on the workbench again because I got rid of the temporary table. I blew a light bulb up there, so I had to get in there with the ladder, which you see back there. And so all the hand planes that were over there are now either on my shelf that I use as a till, or they're on the shelf over there, tucked. So in doing so, I stumbled on a box of stuff and I got a little something in the mail, which may not seem like a lot to you all. And it didn't cost much, it was cheap. I got this. It is from a block plane. It's from a bevel up block plane. It has a number on it. It says Made in USA number H1247. So I'd have to look up H1247. I'm not sure if it's Miller's Falls or if it's some other brand. But when I saw this, it reminded me of my favorite blade for making wooden hand planes, and that is this one. Remember this one from the back bevel? These were block plane blades before they had the center slot or any sort of adjusters. So basically it's just a piece of steel. However, and I believe they both are, laminated steel. If you look at them, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. See the color change? Let me see if I can get this in the light. See the color change and even a texture change right in about here and in about here. So I believe these could be laminated steel. So these are on hand for when I am ready to make some planes. But in cleaning up, I also stumbled on this box here. Need some dental work? In this box, there are some amazing blade sets or double irons. This is a massive one. 2.5 inches, 8.5 inches. Beautiful craftsmanship on the chip breaker or the cap iron. I'm not sure about how much corrosion there is back there, but there's so much steel there, but that is also laminated. But this could be used in making one of those big Cooper's jointer planes. And there's another tapered iron, double set, double iron. You can see how these were all sharpened by hand, not straight. This one is 2 and just a little over 2 3/8. So there's two beautiful possibilities of vintage tools being used. But then there's these three blade sets, brand new. I used to scour sales and eBay, and I would look for quality, clean, pristine, new old stock. Now these are not very old, and these were made in England by Stanley. There's no model numbers on them, but it's for the 2 3/8, 2 inch, 1 3/4 inches. So I figured you just never know if you're going to damage one, lose one, or pick up a plane that doesn't have one. Now, for the piece de resistance, or pièce de résistance, however that is spoken, I'm sorry, I apologize. There are these marking gauges. These are both made by Crown Tools. They appear to be either a rosewood or they could be an ebony. This one is the single pin marking gauge. And this one has a single pin and the double pin for setting up to do mortises. Okay, you can adjust for your chisel. The smallest one looks like about 1/4 inch. Yeah, right about 1/4 inch. So we're going to have to do some videos on these because the marking gauge is perhaps in the top 6 tools you need for hand tool woodworking. You need a saw. Well, you need a pencil. You need some sort of layout device, square, ruler, etc. Then you need a saw, and then you need a plane. But once you start planing, then these come in. Long before you get to dovetail layout jigs and chisels and all that. So that's my day. I hope you're having a great one. We got light now again. And my next task up is to clean off that shelf in the back and work my way forward and try and get organized. I don't know how I'm ever going to get rid of all this stuff. I understand it's summertime and people are doing vacations, they're doing things with their children, and so on and so forth. But I'm running out of time, guys. I'm not getting younger. So like, subscribe, and share. Head out to your workshop. Go see what you got tucked away. Walter out.